Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome. How are you, Tom?
Don't say things like that.
What? Happy Monday?
Happy
I
and
did
Monday.
not have to work today, so
that's
it's a pretty happy Monday compared to most of the Mondays that I show up here.
Oh, look, it's a gnome in garden. What's up, gnome? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week. Though we did get the Oscars this weekend. Not that I'm a huge Oscars person because of just the whole bullcrap surrounding like the award show nonsense. Yeah. But like I much prefer like the Screen Actors Guild Awards and like all of the ones that are like the focused ones. Like they had one, they even had one for like the cinematography association or whatever. Yeah. I watched that one. Like I was unaware that they had all of these like specialized award shows for where in the same idea, like in the Screen Actors Guild Awards, or now they call them the Actors Awards. It's actors voting for other actors, which I like. Like that's cool. So now, and it's the same in all of the other specialty ones, like too. It's like all cinematographers voting for the best cinematography of the year and things like that. So I really enjoy that.
Well, I forgot it was happening until TikTok told me. And so I turned it on like 30 minutes in and kind of had it on in the background.
Fair.
I turned it on right for the Everybody Who Died tribute, which is always kind of awful.
Yeah, that's always terrible when that when you jump into that.
Well, especially, you feel like there's always people you forget. It was like the people that passed away in January of last year. Like I feel like Diane Keaton was, rest in peace, was really early last year, and I'd completely forgotten.
Me too, yeah. She was fucking phenomenal, man. And I remember like a week before that she passed away. I forgot why, but I rewatched I think it's called As Good as It Gets. The one with her and Jack Nicholson. And Keanu Reeves has like a cameo a little bit in it.
I like that one. I liked First Wives Club. I am a huge Father of the Bride fan. All of them, Father of the Bride 1 and 2, because I love both. Yes, Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah, Martin Short's
he's fantastic in that too.
What? Don't own a TV? Well, you got the computer though, so like I guess you could watch stuff on the computer. That's where I watch a lot of my stuff too. And Arosa, what up, Arosa? Speaking of friends popping in and saying hello, I think there's another one sitting backstage that's been back there long enough, and I want to talk to her more.
I want to see her face.
Look, here comes an awesome guest.
Oh, wait. Boop, there she is. I don't know why it didn't work. It didn't pop her in. I was like, I pressed it. Anyway, buttons are fun. I love technology.
Hello.
Yeah. So what about you? So we, by the way, because I'm a terrible host, I forgot we should probably introduce you. This is Redfield. I mean, you've been on before, so if anyone has hung out with us at least once or twice before, there's a good chance they've seen you because you've been on a bunch of times, I think.
3.
Right? Yeah. So
4. Sorry, I forgot that you had me on for that stupid Lord of the Rings.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. No, does anyone like that show?
Not good.
Yeah, it's and they put
apparently Amazon.
I get. Well, you know what it is now. It's like
they spent so much damn money on it. They can't get rid of it.
Yeah, they started.
Baby.
Yep.
It was just boring.
That too.
That was the problem. Yeah. It was just boring.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The media started calling it the Amazon's $1 billion show because they've spent over $1 billion on it. And you know what they spent on Wheel of Time in total?
Less, so much
under $300 million for 3 seasons. Yeah. It was like the first season was 70, the second season was like 73 or 74, and the last season was still under 80.
That's insane.
So it was like 200 and something.
Yeah.
I read
the Silmarillions.
Wow.
Like I read it back in the day. So I know how boring it could have been, but it is more boring than that.
Yeah. One thing that I loved pointing out when we were doing the rewatch, and I point out to everybody anytime it comes up, is that if you go into Amazon, especially season 1, I don't know about season 2 because I haven't watched it, but season 1, if you go and look at how one thing that I like that Amazon does is the little X-ray thing that they do.
Cool,
yeah, it is pretty cool. Like I like that it shows the actors that are in the scene, and like the trivia that it shows is like the stuff that's the behind the scenes of the scene that's currently playing. Like that's pretty cool. But the trivia for the entirety of every episode of the Lord of the Rings TV show was literally just them citing in the books, from the books that they were allowed to use, like, because they were very specifically constrained on certain books. So it would just be like, this scene was inspired by seeing this page of and it was just like, that
is called CYA, covering your ass.
Yeah, that's all they were. It was just like covering their ass just for future litigation possibilities is basically what the fucking trivia was for the Rings of Power.
Oh, feel better, Glenn. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. I did not feel great today. Today was a late start for me because I did not go to sleep till late. I just couldn't fall asleep last night, and I've been like, this whole area has been angry at me pretty much. Yes, feel better.
Feel better.
Feel better. All right. But yeah, so the Oscars were last night, and there were.
I said this in a private chat, but since you love cinematography, first of all, there is an entire other night for technical awards.
Yes.
That they don't film, but you can watch it on YouTube. And the first Black female cinematographer won Oscars. Yeah. Yep. She's one of 4 women who have won cinematography awards.
Yep.
Thank you, Instagram.
And she won for Sinners. So Sinner was nominated for 16 things, I think. It won 4, which is still a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm really only convinced that they gave the best picture to One Battle After Another, which, don't get me wrong, I watched it. It was great. Don't think it was best picture great, but it was great. It was very poignant for the things that are happening now. If you haven't seen it, it is pretty gory. There were other winners from that last night too. I think it won 1 technical award, and then Sean Penn won for best supporting actor in a supporting role. And his role was pretty crazy. His character's not, but I've just never been like, if you want to see some crazy shit, look up like Sean Penn controversy. There's a lot of weird, like, he's a crazy person, and I don't know how he isn't in jail. But anyway, he was great in the movie.
Our president isn't in jail, so
I know that's fair. That's fair.
How are we sending anybody else at this point?
Yeah, now he's just in jail in his own mind because the Alzheimer's and the dementia is attacking. But Sinners did win for best original screenplay, best music, and Michael B. Jordan. Do you think people call him MBJ?
God, he's so gorgeous.
He's so beautiful. It's just a beautiful human.
When they were like, you'll just get to look at him twice on screen. I was like, oh, okay. I'll go.
I have so many costume things from that. It's great. Like all of it's beautiful. But did we also appreciate how the Sinners cast had Misty Copeland on?
Yeah. I love because when Ryan Coogler got up to accept his award, he told all of the actors and crew that were in the audience to stand up to make sure that they got their flowers for that too, which was great. He's just a really good person. Then also best actress in a leading role, Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. I still haven't watched it yet, but people are saying good things. It's basically like Shakespeare making Hamlet.
Okay. But
like it's not Hamlet, it's Shakespeare. Like someone plays Shakespeare and she plays the other leading role. And then I wanted to bring up Kate Halley because she won Best Oscar for costuming.
Yeah.
For Frankenstein. So I figured
those costumes, that was
and then
it goes deep.
Yeah. I figured with you here, and your lovely costumes that you make, especially with I love the Satine ones. The Satine ones.
That's great.
It caused so much havoc. Do you know if you dress like a pacifist, people would just give you their guns? It's wild.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Or let you stand at their war consoles. Yeah. And by the way, this is her. This is her from the episodes, and I just want to show the comparison because it's fantastic. I love it. It's so great. And we'll get to more of your costumes in a minute. What do you think about the Frankenstein? Did you watch Frankenstein?
I haven't gotten to sit down and watch it. It came, so the past like actually from January till now, I've been in like a consistent swirl of dress rehearsals and running shows, so I haven't really sat down to do anything. Like they just ended the first week of March was when the last show closed.
Wow.
So I haven't really done anything that interesting. Like we were just talking, I sat down to watch One Piece. And that's the first thing I've actually been like, I'm here. Let's do it.
Just for funsies.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I will say the Frankenstein movie was fantastic, but the costumes obviously are gorgeous. Like,
look at them, and like, I know the costumes, and like I've seen some interviews with the costume designer, and like all of the ins and outs of like what they were thinking while doing it. I mean, it's just like a master class in historical dramas.
So great. The film too, and the acting. I'm a little like, obviously everyone can't win, though there was a tie which I've never seen before. Like they awarded, it was like an animated something or other. They awarded the Oscar for that prize to two separate. I think it was a animated short or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's because they're not invested in the animated shorts.
Pretty much. But it was fantastic. Though we don't have to get into that. That could bring us right into what are we watching or doing or reading or playing or whatever lately. So One Piece season 2 just came out, right? So that's what you're watching?
That's what I have been watching. I mean, like some reruns of some random shows, but mainly it's the sit down and watch the thing.
Yeah.
Which is One Piece. And I mean, their costumes are they're so simple, but they're so like,
oh yeah,
clean and like reminiscent, and like even the outfits that aren't like the standard outfits are still like really good. The wigs are freaking insane.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's one character, this isn't really a spoiler a little bit, but his hair. That's not even the wildest one. There's one, he's got 3, he looks like Mozart. He's got 3 rolls. And in one scene you can, like, I was like, oh, well, like maybe they put something in the hair, so they just have to cover it, like whatever. And in one scene there's light shining in from behind him, and you can like see that there's nothing in the rolls. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right? Oh my god.
Because they're like perfectly stacked on top of each other. So like it's like, they're not hard, but they need to be done well or they can look really bad.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, 100%. Especially because like there's so like the characters, if for those who haven't seen One Piece, it's basically a pirate show. A kid, the main character, decides one day he's going to be the best pirate. He's going to be the pirate king. He's going to find the One Piece. That's a mythical MacGuffin they have to find. And if you find it, you're the king of the pirates. So he says he's going to do it. And the show pretty much just goes on from there. He builds a crew, he gets a ship, they go out, and hijinks ensue. So that's the show pretty much. But my
son desperately wants the Lego set because he saw the Lego set that's the pirate ship.
I don't blame him. I mean, like
he hasn't seen it. He just saw
it doesn't matter. Like it's just
a pirate ship with a goat on it. Come on.
Exactly. And then the other thing that I like about it is that it leans into the silly, and like you can obviously tell with these characters. Like
when I was watching it, like the guy in the white with the thing on his head, like he's Mr. 3, and I went, no freaking duh, he's Mr. 3. Like okay. It
says 3 on his head.
Yeah.
It literally says the number 3 on his head.
Yeah.
But the and then the other thing is that not everyone, but a lot of the characters just kind of have like weird magical powers. For instance, the main character is basically Mr. Fantastic from, the Marvel universe. He's super stretchy. It's a little bit more in depth than that, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
It's a fun anime though. And the live action was a lot of fun.
The live action is good. As we were talking earlier, the anime just takes forever. But I hear that they finally are like finishing it. Like he's going to find the One Piece within the next like 5 years or something like that.
Something like, I was going to say it's like the next 5 years. So the creator of the show has always said, so there's never been a pirate with an eye patch because he's never wanted to do that cliche. So he's never had a pirate with an eye patch.
Yeah.
And then he said, when you meet a pirate with an eye patch, it will mean that the end of the show is coming. Mm-hmm. So they introduced a pirate with an eye patch recently. And then he did confirm it afterwards, like, yes, that means the end of the show is coming. And then he wrote down on a piece of paper what and where the One Piece is, folded it into like a thing, put it in a chest, put it in a pressurized capsule, and then dropped it somewhere in the ocean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, he did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now there are actual like One Piece fans like making plans to go and like find the One Piece like out on the ocean. Yeah, that's happening.
Crazy and also genius. Like absolutely genius.
Yeah.
I love that. Is the One Piece the crew we met along the way? Probably.
I'm 95% sure that that's what that is. Or has to do with like heart or some really cheesy nonsense.
It's just gonna be a blank piece of paper.
You guys are the One Piece.
We're all the One Piece.
We're all the One Piece. You make me whole. We are the One Piece.
All of the neckbeard anime fans would be so mad. They'd be so mad. So mad. Speaking of mad, by the way, there's a little bit of Wheel of Time news. So comic.com put out the 10 best sword and sorcery fantasy shows of 2020s so far. And, you know, I agree
10?
that...
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll take it as 10.
Exactly.
Put on this list.
Yeah.
Not.
Well,
how much money did they spend to make it number 10?
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and it's literally the money that they spent that it is number 10 because it's really just the set design and the costuming and like the props and stuff. That's really it. But I'm also fine with this being at the bottom.
Yeah. I did not need Game of Thrones.
No.
Though I will say A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms has been delightful.
I still need to watch that.
I've really enjoyed it. I like it's within the first minute and 30 seconds of the first episode, and this is not a spoiler or anything. They literally just are telling the viewer this is not going to be Game of Thrones. The main character just is like practicing being a knight, and he picks up his sword. So like if this was my sword, he like holds it out that way and is like, "Stop raping, sir." And then the next scene is him holding the sword like this and like looking down at it, and the camera's here looking up at him. And then the Game of Thrones, this is the only time the Game of Thrones music is heard in the entire season. The Game of Thrones music start to build, and then as the crescendo would hit for the Game of Thrones theme, it cuts and it's him taking a shit.
Oh, yeah, you told us that.
Yeah, so that you're literally shitting on Game of Thrones and telling you there's not going to just be lots of unconsensual scenes as a filler to try to keep people watching, which is really what I feel like Game of Thrones, if I'm being generous, turned into.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm fine with this being at the bottom too, and really the only thing being worse than it is Rings of Power. So then the next one is Shadow and Bone, which was fun. Netflix, if you haven't watched it, yeah, it could have been better, but the costuming, the books I've heard the books were better. I have not read the books.
Killed me. You want to? We were talking earlier about books that you can't finish, or series that you can't finish. That killed me. I couldn't.
Yes.
And I just was like, oh God, no.
I could feel that. I would say, yeah, obviously it's not a kid's show, but the main character being a kid and still acting like a kid really kind of helps with it. So I totally agree with that. All right. The next one, Willow.
Oh, classic.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel bad that they canceled. First of all, does anyone remember that they made a TV show?
Does anyone remember that those used to be books?
I know. Well, no, I did not know that until this year.
By Lucas.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. That makes sense because he made the movie. So
they were good books. I really enjoyed them.
All right, maybe I'll give them a try. Maybe I'm gonna add them to my to be read list. You know, I like that they brought Warwick Davis back. There's a lot of references to stuff. They played Mad Mardigan nice because that was Val Kilmer and he had passed away. So I like what they did with that. I was sad that they just canceled it without it giving it really like another chance. But yeah. Yeah, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna add it to the list. I'm adding it to the rewatch list for sure. That might pop up on a future one. So for those who don't know, Dota is a video game that it has a really interesting past. It started as a like a custom modification to Warcraft 3, which is a strategy game. And someone just made it. Someone made it. It wasn't like a professional thing. Someone just made a mod for the game, and it turned it into it was the first MOBA, which is a new genre of game that was literally birthed from this game. And then it is so popular that, they made a series about it. Basically, high fantasy, anime-esque fantasy.
What was it on?
This, I believe, is also on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also on Netflix. I have not heard of this or seen it at all. No. It's apparently a Greek, Percy Jackson. It's the adult version of Percy Jackson, is what I heard. I don't know which thing is on. Maybe someone in chat can look it up and shout it out. The Blood of Zeus. Is it Netflix? Okay, yeah. So it's Netflix's adult Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Essentially, and then Wheel of Time being number 4. So this is where the shade comes in. So Wheel of Time is at number 4.
Oh no.
What do they have above Wheel of Time? So
it's spend more money on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, fans still consider unfairly canceled. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Exactly.
We are still mad.
This
They
links
all come back even if they change it to a different streaming platform.
100%. And this actually links to the Save Watt website if you click on it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree.
I'm not mad.
No. I would definitely. I'm okay with it being above Wheel of Time. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it should have been 4 and Wheel of Time could have been higher, but still good.
Yeah.
Not mad.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I don't agree that it was better than Wheel of Time, but I'm okay with it being there. Now, I've not played a Castlevania game since I don't even know, Nintendo 64.
Side scrolling one was the
pretty
last
much,
one.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But the I think this is on Amazon. Very good, I've heard. I've heard a lot of very good things. And anything where you get to kill Nazis and some of them happen to be vampires, cool.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No.
No way.
No.
Define this genre in its purest form.
No.
No,
it didn't. No, it hasn't.
Not even a little. And the fact that they didn't even use the Henry Cavill picture for it, they used the freaking baby Helmsworth one. Come on.
Yeah,
I forgot who wrote this. I want to see who wrote this article because we're gonna have another beef here. Catherine Delgado. No, that was ridiculous. I did not support that even a little bit.
No.
But I watched 2 episodes of the new Witcher with Helmsworth. It's Liam, right? Is it Liam Helmsworth?
That's the younger one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is Thor.
Thor, yeah.
And then I know there's 2 others though that are actors. He has 2.
There's too many. He was the one that was married to Miley, right?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, go home listicle. You're drunk. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree with most of those and their placement on them, except for The Witcher. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But there's he was Thor. Yeah, he did. Yeah. When they did the play in the set, remember in the second Thor movie or the third one? I don't know. When Loki was pretending to be Odin.
Okay.
And in the beginning, Matt Damon is in it, and Liam Hemsworth is playing Thor. Yeah, and Matt Damon is playing, I don't remember, somebody. It was really fucking funny though. And then what's his name? Sam Neill. Sam Neill was playing Odin. They had a stacked cast for that freaking fake play in the first 2 seconds of Thor 2 or 3 or whichever one it was. Have you ever cosplayed as any of the Marvel stuff?
I have a Captain Carter.
Oh, right. I've seen your Captain. I love your Captain Carter. I didn't grab an image of that. I'll see if I could grab one real quick while we look it up.
Brendan does Brendan does Captain America, and when I'm Carter, he's Steve Rogers. So he has just like a regular military outfit.
Okay. The I mean, yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So like the generic, like the green with the helmet and the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. The
and I do have a Scarlet Witch. I just don't wear her all that often.
I haven't seen it.
It's a Borgia's style.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll see if I could find the Captain Carter one, because that one, I like that one a lot. But the other bit of news that has come up this week, specifically pertaining to Star Wars, was a new trailer, an official full trailer for the new Maul show that's coming out.
We don't speak of Maul here.
You don't like it? Or do you not like Maul?
It'll be a spoiler, so I can't say anything.
Okay. We won't say anything. From that scene, the very sad. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. She hasn't gotten there yet, so I'm glad you didn't spoil it, because it's one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars.
It's so good.
It's like,
is it sadder than what I just watched? Because
yes.
Then maybe
you know what? No, it's not sad. Like it is really emotional, but it's not sadder than Tech dying.
That nobody fucking prepped me for. So maybe
it does depend. It does depend.
I think you do get prepped for Clone Wars. Like, I think that you know what's happening.
That's fair.
But then he says the thing, and then she says the thing, he says the other thing. I'm trying to be as vague as humanly possible here, because it's a super big spoiler, and you're like,
yeah, it really does. It really does. And there's just so much in that scene. I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait for you to watch it.
You're telling me the communication that I don't have to
Rebels.
It's in Rebels. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Rebels.
Okay, I'm getting so close, you guys.
I know.
I'm almost done with that batch. It just had to put it in timeout for a while, because that technically is hard.
This is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
I love this version of Scarlet Witch. This is fantastic.
I'm thinking about rebuilding that one too.
It's phenomenal. And then obviously just Captain Carter is freaking wonderful. I really wish they brought the one from the Multiverse of Madness that's in that. Like, I wish they were somehow I would love to see Captain America and Captain Carter on the screen together.
Listen to your wife. Start the stage.
I'll start the stage. All right, sorry. So yes, I will get the stage going so that Aaron can post the invites. Here we go. The stage is listed. And we will get the show going thusly. If you are just tuning in onto the stage, we have our YouTube stream going, and we will share a link to the YouTube stream in the chat in a minute. We're gonna be watching episode 11 and 12 of Clone Wars season 2. I'm very excited with our lovely
great episodes.
So good. But we're with our just for the few people that have joined that aren't maybe not in the YouTube chat. Our lovely and amazing professional cosplayer that's with us today, Redfield. Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
Should we? Do you want to tell them your secret about your Star Wars costumes that you do?
And I've never actually seen all of Star Wars before.
I love that, by the way. But like is that like a well-kept secret of a lot of the costuming community? Like, I would have assumed that a lot of the professional costumers, like, especially the ones that are like, hey, we want you to come do this, something like this, or you're joining like a competition about a specific thing or something.
I mean, usually, like, you got to be kind of invested. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. No. You have to be like, I spent 2 years on Satine. So you kind of have to be invested. Usually you have, like, if you're being invited to do something, they'll give you like more information than like the normal public gets. Like if they contact you to build something for them for video game. And a lot of the times it's that you need to have shown a not an aptitude, but like some kind of enjoyment around the thing. So like you wouldn't see, you know, like Kamui does a lot, like she's huge in the community and she does a lot of video game characters. So you're not going to see her doing a lot of like movie characters because her audience isn't there. Like they're not going to be invested. So a movie show wouldn't come to her and be like, oh, could you make this thing from our show? Like that's not it. They would go to somebody who already has that as part of the base of their audience.
So that's fair. Okay, that makes sense. We had a couple of questions in chat. How aware are you of the video game The Knights of the Old Republic?
I'm pretty aware of it. I don't play a lot of video games, but I kind of osmosis through my husband a lot of video games.
Okay, that makes sense. So Paula was asking. So there's the main character in Knights of the Old Republic is Darth Revan.
Yeah.
When you play the game,
I know him.
Okay. I mean, he's pretty popular in the Star Wars.
I just did a march with him. So yeah.
Oh, right. In your Jedi that wasn't good enough of a Jedi costume, so you had to change it. So this was the first iteration, and then this is the second with your little friend there that's hanging out next to you.
And I even had to change that one. So
really, again. Yeah. So all right. So this I found really interesting. So you were going in as a Jedi, and this was the first version that you made.
Yes.
And then they told you this wasn't Jedi enough.
So there are specific requirements that you need to meet, and this one didn't.
What's like one example of that?
So a weird one that I didn't realize was a thing until later, and I had never read it, was that the sleeves have to be one color.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Okay, that's an interesting one. I guess. You know what?
Like when you actually the outer robe has to be one color.
One color, yeah.
I had to fix the bottom. Like it was easier just for me to rebuild it, but even that brown around the outside would have not qualified.
Okay.
Wow.
I you know what? The only reason I can see that is like the change that you made here. So like between these two, right? This one looks more like that blue robe kind of looks like a samurai-y sleeve and stuff. Like it. I even though it's not, that is what Lucas based the Jedi robes on. So it kind of makes more sense that it's one solid color because they usually are too. Like those are usually one solid color. And then they have the overlapping things like you have on top.
Yeah, I mean, the rules are fairly loose, but there are rules. And, you know, there's an argument around like the feeling of or like how wide ranging is something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was talking to somebody who's in the Saber, is she a Saber Guild? I think she's Saber Guild or she's Rebellion. I'm not sure, which are two different things. And she was like, but like the point of a Jedi is like the creativity and like just the feeling and, you know, all of this. And we were like, yeah, I mean, I get it. And like, who knows what happens before or after this time period that we're looking at. So it's a lot of like that too. Depends on the judge. Some judges might not care.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It's such a weird, nuanced thing when they make you do stuff like that. It's weird, but it's interesting, I guess. I mean, you know, like when you're at the level that you are, which is epic, it's fantastic. Yeah, so I guess you can get that kind of like nitty gritty.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're all based on someone else's idea. So, like, even the Mandalorians that me and Brendan have requirements.
Yeah.
So, all of the groups that we're part of are recognized by Lucasfilms.
Yes.
So,
501st.
They have to follow their rules or what they have seen on screen. I am not a costume designer. So I cannot be like, well, it was in this one thing. Like, I want it to change, so I'm going to change it. It has to be like, what have we seen? They've changed it, so now we can change it.
Fair enough, yeah. Paula, this is Lanfear. She She is the most recent addition to our fur family.
Mm-hmm.
And she quickly became my cat after Luna, blessed be his name.
Miss you, Luna.
Where's my picture? Luna's back there. He's just over my shoulder right there.
Luna was the boss. Luna was on all of our streams.
He was. And we usually have our cat cam with Lanfear in it now, but right now she wants to be in my lap, so no one wants to just stare at my crotch.
Soon you will lose access to your hand.
It's true. Like I'll not be able to move my right hand because when she sits in my lap, she rests her head on the back of my right hand, which is on my mouse. So yeah, she does that. But yeah, so I obviously, like, I've fawned over your costumes all the time because they're amazing and I love them. The one that I obviously the one that you're most known for, I would guess, amongst the costume community is for its sheer size.
Yeah,
is Ben, who is a Warhammer 40K Space Marine / Benjamin Franklin.
How tall was that again? How big?
So he's shrunk right now because I kind of fill out some space in him. So we think that he's about 7.5 feet.
That's how do you, so obviously, and we've talked about this before, you have to have a like a handler follow you around. Yeah, to like press buttons on elevators and give you water so that you don't die.
Well, it's also for the public safety, not only my safety.
Right. You fall on somebody, I'm sure they would get hurt.
Let's fall on somebody. People aren't necessarily paying attention, or like children will run past you. So if they're within like 5 feet of my feet, I can't see them.
Oh yeah, right. You'll just punt a little kid, no problem. Which is hilarious, and I'd love to watch you do that in that costume. And then you made this like miniature version, or like a outside of the armor. Like this, he took his armor off. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
So is this your like, I don't want to wear this gigantic thing anymore, but like I could still kind of like showcase the idea?
Yeah, I mean, so the problem is that I can't wear him for very long. So the underpiece of Mini Ben, because we call him Mini Ben, is the stuff that I wear under the Space Marine. But I was invited to judge a competition in Philly because of me winning in Big Ben.
Yeah, Big
Ben.
It
felt really weird to not like. You know me for this one thing.
Yeah.
Why would I not wear the one thing? Because I can only wear him for so long.
That's fair.
So that's kind of why he existed. The original idea was to make a very fluffy Lolita dress.
Okay.
That fit inside of Ben. As if there was like a super girly girl.
Just inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I love that. So Paula asked a couple of times, and now I know you probably won't, I'm sure you can have an opinion because you know Keanu Reeves. So a lot of people have been fan casting Keanu Reeves for Darth Revan for a long time, like so much so that it took me about 1 second to find a piece of art as Darth Revan. But do you have any like opinion on Keanu Reeves playing like a character like that, or?
So here's the thing, and it's a little controversial, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Uh-oh.
We have been fan casting a lot of so like there was a thing because Obi-Wan came out with live action. This is a little baby spoiler. I'm sorry. I can't get it.
It's okay.
Satine could be in Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
They all wanted Cate Blanchett, I think, to play her.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. Yeah, sure. She still kind of looks like that, and I don't want to be ageist, but give someone else a chance.
Yeah. That's my same feeling. That's 100% my same feeling with the Keanu Reeves thing. Like, don't get me wrong. If they cast Keanu Reeves, I'm sure it'd be amazing.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he would do a great
job. But there are plenty of other actors waiting for that big spot to do something.
Exactly. Now, if they were going to do a Darth Revan-centric movie, sure. But they're not going to, and no one really wants to watch that. Like, if Darth Revan appears in anything, it's going to be as a flashback. Let somebody let a younger actor do it.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. Like, if it was going to be, though, I guess you can make an argument the other way too, pretty simply. Like, oh, if it was going to be a Darth Revan-centric movie, then we should cast somebody new. But because it's only like a cameo, maybe then it's okay. I don't know. To be honest with you, like, I wouldn't be mad either way, but I would definitely much rather the roles go to younger up and coming actors, which is what I love what they did with The Wheel of Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a question about this handsome gentleman.
Oh, yes. What's his name?
This is my loft cat. He is a Star Wars thing.
Yes.
It's a kitten, loft kitten. If you want to find out how stupid Star Wars can be, the defense strategy for loft kittens is that they roll to escape things.
Oh, that's adorable.
Because their legs aren't good enough to like run.
That's so cute.
Just for the record, evolution is not a thing. His name is Rex because my old cat's name was Captain.
Okay.
And his I couldn't name him after like something else, and I can't name him like another nautical term. So he's Captain Rex.
Perfect. That's perfect, especially, obviously for obvious Star Wars reasons.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set up the other camera so I could show you the ridiculousness of this freaking cat. But Erin came in here, so Lanfear thought she was getting a treat, so she fled. But Erin came in to bring me our loath cat stuff.
I have the big pillow one too.
So cute.
They are pretty cute. And this one, his mouth opens, I think. Yeah, it does. And they got little teeth, which is a little creepy.
That's a little terrifying.
Yeah,
especially because they're like human like teeth almost, or little, because they're like kind of square.
Oh, that's yep.
Yeah, I got one of the big pillow ones, like the sleepy squishy ones. Yeah.
I still want a gigantic squishy Snorlax from Pokemon. I mean, I was wearing my Pikachu Chewbacca shirt. By the way, I call him Choo Choo for Chewbacca Pikachu. But I think we've been stalling long enough.
We're never going to get through these 2 episodes.
Oh, we will. They're only 22. Yeah, they're 22 minutes long. I'm gonna get ready to press play on the episodes in a minute here. I'll give everyone another second to possibly join the channel. I'm sure Erin will share the thing in a second, but I also can copy and paste it. I think. Yeah, it worked. Nice. So I'm sharing my desktop in like a window, and I was able to copy from the shared desktop directly into this computer.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna press play in a second. The only other thing that I wanted to share, it's actually, I'll press play in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And I say it like that because there was one other piece of news that came out this week for particularly Star Wars news. So let's just watch that for a second. Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say no?
Just it was very quiet.
But you could hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it might just be that the volume is coming through low for some reason, but it is set to max volume everywhere. Okay. Let me go back and press play again. Sorry. I was just making sure you guys could hear it. All right. Oh, Noman Garden said no sound too. All right, here, let me try it again.
What the heck?
I shared with sound.
Can I ask a question? Do I have to get through a certain thing before I watch this show? I can just watch this show. Not the preview, the show. Where do I need to
You've already seen it.
Great.
You've already seen it, yeah. Okay. Now the sound should work again. Let's make sure. I did it again with sound.
Our target is a syndicate leader.
Cool.
He is associated with several criminal organizations. And proficient with a laser sword.
Very Rogue One.
The Empire tried to kill me. Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon. Together, we can destroy the Empire.
He wants to fight his allies.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
We need to find him, whatever it takes.
This is escalating out of our hands. The Empire will want answers.
The Empire will lock this planet down.
Jedi, where is Maul? I'm right here. Let us have our revenge.
We're not going to take out the whole Empire.
Oh my god.
Can we also appreciate how devoted the Maul voice actor is to Maul?
Oh my god, I know.
He is just so
Witwer.
devoted to that character.
Sam Witwer. So yeah, by the way, just in case anyone was curious, yes, Dennis Haysbert was there. Chris, I'm not even going to try to say his last name. Richard Iude, Stephen Stanton. There's a lot of very recognizable voice actors in this, and I'm very, 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 very excited. It looks so freaking good. Oh, yes, that is the same Inquisitor that Ahsoka encounters and tells the Jedi. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that freaking trailer, and I'm going to pick them apart because
Thank you for this. Thank you.
Yeah, it's about a year after Order 66. So you are already aware of a lot of the stuff that has happened. And since you've seen all of Clone Wars, it's still taking place during like episodes of the Clone Wars and Rebels that we've watched. So it's going to take place in between what you've already seen and Rebels. So pretty much where you are right now.
Okay, perfect.
I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a Bad Batch reference because they're so prevalent in the like at that time in the universe.
Okay.
But
My goal
so
is to finish that by Tuesday.
I just want
so mad.
Flashback.
Oh,
That's all I want. That's all I ever ask. I don't
For
need
what?
to be alive again. Just need a flash.
For who?
Memory. I can't say yet. You know who. You know who no one else does.
Oh, okay.
I just want a flashback. Is that so hard? Is that so much to ask?
Lanfear's back, by the way. I don't know if you could tell.
The tail in your face was a little bit of a clue.
I mean, they do kind of blend a little bit. It's a little darker. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to press play on our show now. So if you guys are hanging out, thank you for hanging out in the Discord where you can find the instructions on how to join our thing. What are you? Stop stepping on the keyboard. Okay, lay down, sweetie. She's just like literally stepping on the key. She doesn't always do it, but she does it enough to be annoying. Okay. So yeah, there's the link to the thing. I will get ready to press play. If anyone is having any issues with it, just post in the thing and I'll fix it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to press play in 3, 2, 1, and play. Yay. Orchestral fanfare. We have another question here. when Kate Blanchett played Arena in Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull,
Easy
she kind of
isn't
looked
always
like
simple, by the way.
I could see that.
I could. Yeah.
She did kind of look like her. And, you know, they're both Nazis, so it works. I like that they made Bail Organa look so much like Jimmy Smits. I love Jimmy Smits.
Mm-hmm.
Who, if anyone is unaware, that's the guy that played Bail Organa in the movies. Except for, in the movies, just not in that last, what was it? Andor. They had to get somebody else to play him in Andor.
Yeah. We were really pushing for one of my friends to play him because he looks so much like
young Jimmy Smits.
Not even young, like he's about the same age. He troops as Bale now, but he just got like a thing to be the fisherman, the guy with the yellow hat who sells fish sticks.
I was going to say
fisherman.
Yeah. Is that what he was doing instead?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I had heard that he was reprising his role in Dexter, and he was going to be in the season 2 of the new Dexter show. Not your friend, the Jimmy Smith.
No, I know.
Yeah.
If my friend had that much money, he'd be much better off than he is.
Yeah, he wouldn't be the Johnson's fisherman right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool if we got to see him unmasked. That would be cool. A Pink Twi'lek could become Darth Talon. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Oh, God. Ahsoka's journey in Clone Wars is my favorite, and throughout Rebels and into Ahsoka, is definitely my favorite storyline in Star Wars.
Yeah.
You don't know how you lose your lightsaber. If it's that easy, how has it not happened to other people?
It happened like that. Don't you remember? That's how the movie Clone Wars opens up. Anakin dropping his lightsaber.
Yeah, but she didn't. Yeah, this was a little different.
It is. I fully 100%. Agree with that. Yeah, I could fully agree with that. Leah said that Ahsoka is the real main character.
Yeah, pretty much. I would agree with that. It's kind of like when we all thought that Baby Yoda was the Mandalorian.
Yep.
I'm still voting for him being the Mandalorian.
I also agree. Like it'll end the Mandalorian will end with him becoming a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Please. Like yeah. What Bo-Katan, whatever. No, I want Baby Yoda to be the Mandalorian.
Don't get me wrong, I love Bo-Katan and I love all of the stuff that we've seen of her, but like if Grogu ends up being a Mandalorian, like for reals, like that would be a lot of fun.
I need tiny baby Grogu armor.
Absolutely. I would love to see that. Oh, there was one more piece of news before we get too deep into the episode that I forgot to share with everybody.
Too late.
Star Wars news? What kind of
news?
news?
It's actually Avatar: The Last Airbender news.
What?
They released the first official image of the new movie with them as older cast.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at how hot they are.
They're all hot, all of them.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Zuko with that hair is everything.
That is, yep.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, we'll talk about that later though. I'm so excited. So there's a little bit of a Easter eggy kind of. Did you watch? You haven't watched Obi-Wan, right, Crystal?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this isn't really a spoiler because you know that Order 66 happens and the Jedi die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, this Jedi that's here, I forgot his name at the moment. He is in the Obi-Wan. Yeah, the Obi-Wan show. They go to the Inquisitor's base in like the second to last or the last episode, and they show a bunch of Jedi in these stasis chambers.
Okay.
Now, we don't know if he's actually dead, or I'm pretty sure all of the people in those stasis chambers are dead, if I remember correctly. Maybe someone in chat will remember. But he is there. This specific Jedi is there.
Okay.
Yep. I forgot his name, but I'll grab a picture of it in a second. There's a lot of Jedi, like there's a lot of little hints, and there's even one silhouette that we see. Tara Sanuba, thank you. There's one silhouette that we see that people think is Cal Kestis, which is the main character of the new video games that came out. The kid that played the Joker in the Gotham series, he's got the red hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he plays Cal Kestis in the video games. Like it's just him. Like it's not like just his voice. It's like the character model is just him. And people think that that Cal Kestis could be alive in the Inquisitor's stasis chambers.
Okay. Well, that's next, I think, after. That's what I was looking up. I think that's after Bad Batch. So.
Okay.
No, I have to watch. I'm getting close. I'm getting there.
I really want you to get to
Rebels?
Rebels so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. I got the image. It's a little sad because obviously he doesn't look like a happy camper in his position, but there he is.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. He's in that same outfit too, pretty much. He's got the thing around his neck and everything.
Yeah, but Jedi's never change their clothes. So.
It's true. They just wear the same clothes forever.
They must smell terrible.
But why would they be in a stasis chamber if they're dead?
Well, I don't know if I don't remember if they're like 100% sure they're alive or 100% sure they're dead. What am I objecting to? We are both terrible at names, so I'm not going to object to you on that.
Oh.
We know where we're going. Look, now. Oh, we need to rewatch all of Avatar: Last Bender, and I mean,
The Legend of Korra. Yes.
Like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. Anytime. We'll do it again.
I mean, yeah.
Tom's got it on another screen already.
I watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra once a month, I would say. Because I put it on like, I have 3 screens. So I put it on and then just let it play in the background when I'm doing other stuff.
It quickly became a comfort show in this house, just a like background noise show.
Yep, easily.
Look,
how many? What about you, Redfield? Are you
a little right here?
Yay! What are your feelings on Avatar?
I like Avatar. I have no objections to Avatar. Okay. I was on when you guys were watching Avatar.
Yeah, I remember.
They're fine. They're interesting.
They're fine.
Yeah. I'm not a background watcher thing. Like I don't do that.
You can't have. Do you have music in the background?
Yeah, or like I listen to a book or something. I can't because it's always like sewing. So I can't watch and do at the same time.
That's fair. I might throw my phone. I'm trying to get there we go. Now you can see her. Let's see. Where's my cat cam? There she is.
No. So sleepy.
Just sitting on my hand. Make it a little smaller so it's not hiding my face. There we go. But yeah, this is her normal spot, just sitting on my hand, vibrating. She just purrs the whole time. I got to meet the voice actor for Ahsoka. I went to Disney when she was going to be there one day, and I was trying to get a book signed by her. It was like her, not like a biography, but like, I don't know, a little book about her or whatever. But I didn't catch her, and then I saw her walking, and I just said hello, and then I loved her as Ahsoka. Ashley Eckstein. That's right. I think the most people would know her as Ahsoka, but she's been in a ton of stuff. She's been in a ton of live action stuff and voice acting. She's done a lot of voice acting. He's dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one really freaks me out. I do think it's the eyes. I think it's the slits on the eyes.
It's not just that just the eyes are slits. They are literally, they look like human eyes but sideways.
Yeah. No, it's terrifying.
Yeah. It's a little creepy. It's not one of the better designed aliens in my opinion. I forgot I don't even remember what type of alien she is.
Mm-hmm. Also, the hands are a little scary.
They're all like, I really feel like they were kind of just like running out of ideas for
could have made her anything else.
Literally.
Anything else.
Let's see. She is a Selenga. Selenga. The Selenga are a sentient species which existed in the galaxy. They have pink skin, yellow eyes with vertical shaped eyes, and triangular pupils.
I don't even think I noticed the triangular pupils because I just get freaked out by the blinking.
And pretty much
This the only time we ever see.
Pretty much, they're in a couple of. They're mentioned in a few of the books, but that's it. And there's another one in this episode. Yeah, this is pretty much the only occurrence of them. They're in a few of the books, but that's pretty much it. And then like in a few of the Star Wars like encyclopedias and stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's really just this character is like the picture that they use as the example.
I love the full chase scene. This was fantastic.
Oh yeah. Did you see the I was so lost watching the trailer. Did you see how good the animation looked? Like,
yeah, no, it looked great. Maul looked terrifying.
Oh my god, it looked
she was so scary in Clone Wars that I was hoping that I got the same feeling.
Yeah, but that scene where they did the cut where the door was closed and then the door was open and he was standing in it, it felt very horror-y, like it was like a horror.
I see you, kitty. Meow.
I hope they do that. Where are you going? Why are you standing?
Yeah, and I mean the one interesting thing is that these have gone on for so long that you can watch the animation style just get better.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be as bad as this.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh God. Oh no. Tom kicked himself out somehow.
Oh no, we're stuck with this on the screen the entire time.
No, I can take it off. There we go.
She laid
closed the wrong tab, or was it the cat?
She laid on the keyboard, is what it did. Now she switched sides, so now we're looking at her butt. She laid on the keyboard. Like she usually
does. Did you do that?
Yes, she did.
No.
She's just too cute.
We had, so it was like 70 something the other day here, and then the very next day it dropped to 12. And so we have a feral cat that adopted us with the house, and she comes in and out. She doesn't stay. She marched her little butt right in the house the day that it got 12, and she keeps leaving, but she keeps coming back too. And I am wildly allergic to cats, so I've spent like the last 2 days just like Puffy, but she's so cute. I was hoping she'd come. Oh, I don't care. I mean, I love kitty cats. I do not care that I'm allergic.
That's fair.
Very
I mean, like,
not.
Aaron is also allergic to cats, and we had 9 of them living in the house at the same time. So,
yep, I take the allergy meds.
Yep, that's same. And then we just clean.
This looks like something you could jump easily, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You can tell when they did like more computer generated things like that. When she was doing that flip, it felt very like PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And then they switch back to like more of the general animation that they usually do. But yeah, you can see the evolution. The best example is, if we end up watching more Star Wars, which we'll see what people vote on. By the way, if you want to vote on our future things, we're only doing the votes now on Patreon, and you can vote as a free member of Patreon too. Just have to follow, and then you can vote too. So if you want to vote on the next show that we're going to watch, or the next movie that we watch for movie night with the Patreons that we usually do, you have to join the Dragonmount Patreon.
When are we done with Clone Wars? Because we're gonna go into season 3, summer,
July.
July.
I think July 6th is our last Clone Wars day.
Okay.
Oh, God, I really just love what they do with Ahsoka. So, minor spoilers for people that haven't seen the Clone Wars shows, but we've already talked about it a couple of times. So Ahsoka ends up being unjustly accused of something by the Jedi and really the politicians. And then the Jedi kind of side with the politicians and let them prosecute her. And when they clear her name, finally, is the only time the Jedi back her, and she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to be a Jedi anymore.
It is so ugly. It is so gross. It's all part of your journey. No.
Yeah.
Your trials.
Really is, oh yeah. And it's the perfect example of why the Jedi failed and continue to fail and are a large cause of what goes on here.
I was so mad for her.
Yeah, me too. You know what? It was also a choice to give them pointed teeth. Excuse me. Shark teeth. I think my Adderall just wore off.
That was it. It happened right there.
Yeah, that was the moment. Can anyone watch these exterior scenes of Coruscant and not think of the Fifth Element? Is it possible? All I can hear right now is what's her name? Shit, I forgot her name. That played the Element, Lilu.
Multipass?
Yeah, I forgot her name. Mila Jovovich. I hear Mila Jovovich going, "Unjala boom." That's all I could hear. Big bada boom.
It saved her life, so it had to happen.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, did it though?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, technically, yes. It put her in the exact right spot so she didn't get Order 66.
But she kind of did.
She kind of did.
She almost did.
She almost did. It put her in the right spot, not even for the Order 66, though. It took her out of the Jedi, which is good, because the Jedi are not great, and especially what they turned into. It might be a controversial opinion, maybe not so anymore, but certainly so when Clone Wars was airing, that the Jedi were actually wrong. And
I mean, the movie doesn't give you a chance to have a different opinion. If you haven't read the books, if you haven't seen anything else, your only opinion is Jedi equals good, which is so far from the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't deal with absolutes. Absolutes are never going to get you.
Which that in and of itself is an absolute. Yoda. The only thing that they give you in the movies about the Jedi, maybe not being great, is the way they treat Anakin. But at the same time, that was deservedly so. So
well, and then Anakin is such a yucky character in the movies that it's
yeah. We were recently watching. I don't remember which. Well, the one we were watching one, and I was like, Padme, really? That was that's your choice. That's your choice. Can we not?
Especially
he screamed red flag. I mean, all over it was
just a giant walking red flag.
Yeah.
Even in episode 1.
Yeah.
I know he was only 8 or whatever, but there was just listen, this is not going to end up being good for anybody.
Yeah. Oh my God. Somehow.
Yo, Rapunzel, stop being so real. That's the realest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Terrifying, you guys.
Oh my God. I love how these people think that they're the resistance.
I don't think they actually. I mean, maybe they do.
They do. They really believe they do. That stupid billionaire that owns all of the Palantir and stuff like that. He is obsessed with Lord of the Rings. And like, did you miss the entire? That's why he named everything Lord of the Rings names.
It's awful.
Peter Thiel is his name. And like, did you just not like pay attention to anything?
Yeah, you didn't absorb any of the plot or the reason.
I wish I could show you. I wish I could get the microphone close enough to her face and she would still keep purring, but she purrs so loud and it's just so continuous. I love that he looked like how good he is with that lightsaber too. Okay, so very interesting. I forgot about this until we watched it. Yeah, it's a part of his cane, which is pretty cool. Very Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah.
But also white lightsaber.
Oh.
So canonically, what a white lightsaber is a former red crystal that has since been healed of being broken by a Sith to become a red crystal.
Healed how?
It's a ritual that involves using the Force. So there's a ritual that involves the Force to turn a lightsaber to force a lightsaber crystal to obey the dark side.
Yeah.
And they call it bleeding the crystal because it makes the crystal red. That's what turns a lightsaber crystal red. This is all very new lore,
You
by
like
the way.
break the crystal spirit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sounds right.
But there's also a way to turn it back not bad again. And when you heal a red lightsaber, it becomes a white lightsaber.
Okay.
So that's interesting for Terra Sabinu or whatever the hell his name is. I always say it wrong. All right, so we're gonna just go right into the next episode. So anyone that's curious or watching along, just hang out and you can watch. The watch party will just play us right into the next episode.
The Mandalorian plot.
Did
One
it?
of the far superior.
Oh, it started like way at the middle of the episode.
Yeah, that's the middle.
Were you watching it before? Maybe?
Obviously, I was watching it today. I watched it like 100 times. I just let it play in the background, pretty much. All right, so let's see what the cue card thing is. If you ignore the past, you jeopardize the future.
Also very important for what we're going
So
through.
Redfield, how could someone in Wheel of Time have benefited from that bit of if you ignore the past, you jeopardize the future? Who would have benefited from that bit of knowledge the most?
Like, hey, that's my girl.
I'm thinking too.
I mean,
You ignore the past, you jeopardize the future.
like somebody who knows it and then doesn't do it. Or
Yeah,
are we
yes.
talking like, because like,
Just anyone who would benefit from that. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the Aes Sedai leadership in general.
I was gonna be like Swan,
Yeah.
Tatooine. I'm not gonna lie, Moraine probably could have used a little bit of that.
Just the Aes Sedai in general, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a great example because now he's actually in the armor right this second. Is the Obi-Wan from
Oh my god.
that first iteration and the Obi-Wan from this iteration,
Yeah, this one's
Like-
better.
wearing the same armor essentially, but he's got the different hair. Where's the Obi-Wan with?
Well, this
that
one has
hair.
less armor.
Yes, and he doesn't have the cape right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's the one with that style hair though.
Yeah.
Look at that. Why are all of their faces like they're like from the side? Like it's such like this is so anatomically incorrect because like that would mean his face is flat.
Yes. Well, I mean, in theory, it is.
But I mean, like if you're looking in this direction, you can't see this eye. So if I was looking this way and you could see this eye, does that mean my whole face was flat? I don't know. It's just fun.
That's my sweet baby angel right there.
Yeah, there she is. Wait, why won't it switch back? Switch back, you silly thing.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, it's just staying on this one for some reason. All right, hold on.
Do you
I'll
want me
be right
to
back.
put up the?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
I was gonna put up her costume, but it won't let me switch back to the other pictures.
Oh,
He's got again.
why?
I don't
Why
know.
did it take you off the stage
I don't know.
this time?
StreamYard is dumb.
I don't.
The cat said, "This is my time."
What's happening? So there she is again. Remember? And
Yeah, there she is.
Stop hitting the button.
Sorry, I was moving it and then I did it by accident. I'll stop clicking on it. I promise.
It's so good.
It's so
I
good.
wish you could side by side the two of them. It's so good.
I love the forehead piece. I don't know why it's cool, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but.
Did you have to stick it
to
to your forehead?
Your neck very much.
No, it's attached to the chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty mobile.
Piece is called the chair.
Oh, interesting. So, for those who are unaware, if this is your first foyer into the Clone Wars, yes, Obi-Wan and Satine are kind of a thing a little bit. Like
so much of a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They don't. Why is there a Minecraft tree in the background there?
It does look like a Minecraft tree.
Because Mandalore is just geometric shit.
That's fair. Oh yeah, I never noticed that before. Look at the buildings in the background; they all just look like. Yeah, I never noticed that. This is the first time.
All of the windows are that hexagon shape.
Oh yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's cubism. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, look at that tree. That's very Minecraft tree. Anyway.
Where is there more of that story?
What's the what?
Obi-Wan and Satine. Like
there's none.
There's none. Yeah.
There's none.
There's fan fiction. Is there?
There's definitely fan
fiction. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've tried. So I met the actress who plays Bo-Katan, and I don't know if this is spoilers, but she is Satine's sister.
Yeah. No, I know that.
Okay. I don't know where we're going at this. And she was like, yeah, no, I'm invested. Like I bring on a live action Satine. I'm down for that. But what's his face is like, no go. Like we're not.
Yeah. Well, she died.
She died, but we don't even get it. Well, also spoiler, but even there's no flashbacks. There's no we would be so invested in Obi-Wan if they showed us like the 15 years that they were in hiding or wherever the hell.
Yeah, that they talk about.
Yeah, or that mysterious child who nobody knows about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I would love if so.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, is it Kira?
Huh? Corky.
Is it? Oh, Corky. Right. Yeah. But there's a big fan theory that Kira from the Solo movie could be Obi-Wan and Satine's child.
No, Corky is.
Yeah. Everyone thinks
Corky would be, except he's dead now.
He's also dead now, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no comment on there's no tree that would be a part of unless it's never mind, it's fine.
Oh yes, Pre Vizsla is Jon Favreau. Yes, the voice of Pre Vizsla is Jon Favreau. Yes, and I probably have mentioned it before, but another fantastic movie, The Chef, and a fantastic show, The Chef Show, both on Netflix, are Jon Favreau thing, and they tangentially connect to this to Clone Wars because. When they were filming The Chef Show, which is really Jon Favreau and the cook consultant from the movie The Chef, who became like best friends, cooking at Jon Favreau's house. That's what The Chef Show is.
Oh yeah, you've talked about that before.
Yeah, and one episode they weren't going to be able to film because Jon Favreau had to go do some record new lines for his Pre Vizsla role for Clone Wars. And they were just like, let's film the episode there. Isn't it like a working ranch? It's the Skywalker Ranch. Don't they have like vegetables and cows and meat and everything? And they were like, yeah. So that was pretty dark, by the way.
He also didn't fall. Oh, I guess he didn't fall that far. I was gonna say he didn't fall that far. I don't think he would die from that, but
he might not.
Farther than I thought.
Yeah, you know what? It's even darker because he didn't fall that far, but he fell far enough to pretty much almost die, but except linger for a minute, gravely hurt. Like it's so dark for a kid show.
Yeah. And also I have to say, just for future things, there is a character called Sabine. She is not Satine.
Yes, Sabine Wren. She is not.
They're very creative with the names.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hey, listen. As Wheel of Time fans, we don't have any. We have nothing to bitch about with naming conventions.
No.
You know how many people have an M at the beginning of their name?
God.
So many.
Or MOR, even? Like, forget it. Oh, God. You know what I didn't look at before in your costume? The earrings. Did you also, like...
Yeah, they're there.
Oh, God.
They
they're
have
so
to be
big,
there.
too. Yeah, they're great.
They kind of have to be there.
Yeah, they have to. They really frame the face with the rest of the costume, too. Especially they bring the green, the color from the rest of it up into it. I like that. So good. So the language, by the way, that the Mandalorians speak, also not very unique. Mandoa. The name of the planet, Mandalore. The name of the leader, Mandalore. That's the title that you get when you're the leader. So there's a lot. Yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired.
The leader of Mandalore isn't called the Mandalore.
Well, that's generally what they call them. Like, that's the leader of the Mandalorians. Like, I guess that's not the political leader of the planet, but that's the leader of, like, the culty side of the things, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're the followers of the way. But I think, like, it is a religion within the Mandalorian culture, but they're not the same.
They're not the same thing.
Yeah. So, like, Bo-Katan wasn't one of the extremists, and, like, now she is kind of, but also not.
Yeah.
Well, I like that they're doing that. I like that they're marrying the extremists and the more religious sect of the Mandalorians with the general Mandalorians.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think
you're
there is
repositioning again.
Says I would like to kick you off screen again.
She's nearing the keyboard again. Come on, dude. Just lay over here. I love their back and forths too. Like,
so good. So
good. It's so obvious. Oh yeah. It's so obvious that they have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying they had a secret love affair or anything. Like, I would love
if
that was
it's
canon.
fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine.
I would love if
we all
would love to
think
see that.
Yeah, we all acknowledge it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like if you dive into, like, as I said, like the quirky Satine Obi-Wan thing, it's like it literally cannot be any other person.
Okay.
Like, their father, their brother, they don't have kids. Bo-Katan doesn't have kids. So who is this nephew? Like, who is it?
That's
not.
fair.
The answer is it's not.
Yeah. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I've seen Moulin Rouge a bunch of times too, and I did not remember that was the character's name in that.
Is that on our rewatch list? I haven't seen that in a long time.
I'll add that on.
I just watched The Great Gatsby this week because I'm going to go see the musical tomorrow. I'm very curious how it's going to go in musical form.
Yeah, I find it hilarious that they decided to throw a Great Gatsby party right in the middle of everything that's going on at Mar-a-Lago recently.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
they don't understand irony.
No, they don't. They also don't understand the point of that book or movie.
No.
And there's
it's parties, right? That's the point. Big opulent parties.
Yeah. Which all, by the way, fun fact, that whole book is set on the North Shore of Long Island, which is not where I'm from, but I'm from Long Island.
Yeah.
The North Shore is where all the rich people live. I did not live.
It is.
His mouth was not moving when he said that. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
It's mental, baby.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, wow, that was very like Laurel and Hardy, the two of them punching him like that. It looked almost comical. But I would assume, and based off of everything that we know about what is currently canonically Mandalorian, that not all of these Mandalorian armors are made out of Beskar metal.
No.
Yeah.
I think there probably a great deal of them are because they are handed down through generations.
Yeah, the ones that don't all look like the stock ones, probably.
Yeah.
Like Pre-Vizslas is probably Beskar, or at least parts of it are at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of see it at the beginning of the Mandalore because Din does get Beskar, and they do make him a fully made armor of Beskar, but his other one wasn't.
Oh, by the way, does this stasis remind you of anything? It looks very similar, just saying. So it's possible that's like if they're the similar technology, those two stasis things, it's possible that he could be alive, I guess. And planned opalescence isn't a thing on Mandalore. Wow. That's good. That's pretty good. That's funny. God. Gnome. It's not your best, but that's pretty good. Also, never really realized how unique Jon Favreau's voice is. I feel like in most movies, like when he talks, I'm not like, oh, that's a unique voice. But here, like, you could pick him out of a crowd easily. I'm not sure if that's just his celebrity or the fact that his voice is unique or not. I found my way, never fear.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I had one of those in Star Wars The Old Republic. Those speeders. That's the speeder that they give away on events when they don't want to make a new one. They just recolor it and give away the same exact one again.
Nice.
It's time for the Jedi to meet with his fatal accident. Really, you couldn't just kill him? You got to do the comical in it's
got to be build up.
James Bond villain killing stupid bullcrap.
Also, why does he have to be upside down?
Because that makes for better effect.
Listen for the loud metallic banging sound.
Your banter is so good.
Yeah, it's such a you can tell they're in a if not physically, they are in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like you can tell just by the way they answer each other.
Yeah, they've been married for like 5 years at that point. Like that's just like
yeah.
Where are you? Listen for the loud metallic clanking sounds, and you'll find me. It took you long enough. No, I haven't saved you yet. So this is fucking fantastic. Yeah. Oh my god, it does remind me of the things from fucking Galaxy Quest. That's good. He's had enough of her shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Leah. And it's not like I like how she's a pacifist, so she's not attacking him. She's just freeing Obi-Wan. But like, could you argue that she's basically using Obi-Wan as a weapon? You take an unseemly pleasure in the injuries of others. Oh,
kiss and get it over with.
I know. Yeah. Those Mandalorian helmets are not worth a goddamn.
Those ones are not Beskar.
No.
That's not Beskar.
You heard that sound? The Beskar doesn't make that frequency of a sound now. But Obi-Wan punched him in the head unconscious.
Yeah.
With a helmet on. Yeah. Like, listen, I've gotten hit really hard in the head, like while wearing a helmet. It's not fun, but you're not getting knocked out unless it's, I mean, I guess if he used force, like to empower his punch, maybe, I don't know, but it's still a little silly. The only thing that would have been worse is if he like Vulcan neck pinched him to put him to sleep. I was just seeing the scene in Spaceballs when Lone Star does that. And the guy's like, no, are you doing the Vulcan neck pinch? It's not there. It's here.
Have we watched that yet?
Spaceballs? No.
We should.
I'm adding that
after this. We should.
Oh,
do that.
absolutely.
And then Spaceballs 2.
I know. I'm so excited
I'm
for that.
pretty excited, especially because Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
And if they make it fast enough, Mel Brooks might actually be able to appear in it. He's like 98 or 90 something.
Yeah.
Still like all there though, apparently. Like people have been doing interviews and stuff with him. And like just, you know, like he's slow, obviously, like, you know, like when he answers and when he talks, but like it's not like he has like dementia.
Too. Isn't he 100 now or almost 100?
No, he's 100.
Like he seems pretty with it still.
Yeah. He's 100. He turned 100 this year. I do like him as this character though. Also, do you realize any specific way he looks? He's got blonde hair and blue eyes.
I think like a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, probably all of the Mandalorians that we've seen so far are blonde hair and blue eyed.
A lot of them are, yeah. I mean, so is Satine.
Yeah. I really don't know why, but
he's got the Hitler haircut though.
He does.
Like with the side shaved with too much hair on top. But so this is our first introduction to the Blacksaber in the canonical show that's out. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know there's been introductions in the video games and in the books and in the comics and stuff like that, but for things that are canonical, this is our first introduction to the Blacksaber.
Yeah.
Do we have an in-canon explanation for the Blacksaber? Or is it still just whatever's in the like Legends lore? I don't remember if they explained like why the saber is black or anything like that.
I'm sure that there is something, and I do remember hearing like a history of the Blacksaber recently, but at the moment I couldn't tell you. Like I don't quite remember.
I don't remember either. Maybe someone in chat will remember.
Yeah, I saw like a breakdown of like how it was made and why it was made and when it was made and like the story of it being like reclaimed from the Jedi. Like
I know a Mandalorian Jedi made it like 1,000,000 years ago, and then when he died, the Jedi took it back from the Mandalorians, and then a Mandalorian stole it back from the Jedi, which Pre Vizsla references there.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like how it was made or anything like that. But it's been around since I want to say the Old Republic. I think it's referenced in the Old Republic stuff. I'm guessing this is like an official headdress that she has to wear often, because this is like the third time she's worn it in this episode.
Yeah, she wears, well, when she wears, this is called the ceremonial dress.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's like a higher, like meeting dignitaries outfit.
Yeah.
It apparently was supposed to be, was like originally drawn up for Padme, and it didn't make the cut, but they really liked it, so they gave it to Satine.
Oh, that's cool.
So actually, a lot of times when I wear it, people ask, "Are you like a blonde version of Padme?" And I'm like, "No."
You obviously have not seen the cartoons. Okay, so we are not going to watch the next episode.
Animated series, Tom. Animated series.
Animated series.
I mean, you'd be amazed how, like, even in the Mercs or the other Mandalorian groups, how many people don't know who Satine is.
Oh, God,
and I was like, she's kind of like super important to this thing that you claim to really, really love.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny that you're telling them that too, as someone who has only recently really been fully introduced to who that is.
Yeah, it makes me sound really smart.
It's fantastic. I love it. The I would imagine that a lot of the the darker side of the fandom don't like to acknowledge the more popular female characters.
Yes.
But oh god, now I have land fur like because I touched my face and now it's like just everywhere. That's okay though. I won't be mad at you. I really love these 2 episodes. I love the introduction of Satine's character, like the writing in Clone Wars. I know we've said it over and over again, but like this idea of Satine and Obi-Wan's relationship and like the things that go on there just give Obi-Wan so much more depth.
Yeah.
And really kind of make a lot of the decisions that he makes later and stuff like that that I know weren't necessarily tied to it in the original, idea of the character, but it really irons out a lot of like the inconsistencies and like some of the character flaws, like just to have this backstory about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love their lines when, what did he say? There was a time that if you asked me, I would have left the order or something.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of that.
Had you said
had you said the word or something like that. Yeah. Just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Have you watched Rebels, Redfield?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have a favorite, and you've watched Bad Batch and all those things? Okay. Do you have a favorite, animated series or any part of Star Wars that you've seen so far or ingested that is like a preferred one over another?
No, I mean, I think I probably the Bad Batch. I think more like this, Clone Wars is great. Don't get me wrong, is really hard to follow if you haven't, when I originally watched it, me and my husband watched it together. My husband skipped around so that I could watch it in order. Because it's so far in order, you're watching episode 1, season 1, episode 3, season 4, and then back to 1 and then go to 2. So it's a little bit hard. Whereas the Bad Batch, I feel like, or maybe it was just my illusion, was a little bit more streamlined.
It was,
than anything else. And I kind of felt like that with the Rebels too. It was a little bouncy, but it could have just been there were gaps where I was like, I'm not going to watch this for a week. I can't binge for that long. So let's take a break. And then come back and go wait, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah. I don't remember what's their name, especially with the names. Forget it. Because some of the names are a little I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but they're just weird and unique and odd. But I have to call this out because I feel so called out right now.
Yeah.
So Brock said I can't remember to shut the cabinets when doing the dishes or start the dryer after putting the laundry in, but Star Wars names, that's my jam. So
that's how you know you're one of us, friends.
Yeah.
That's my life. Erin, so I do all of the cooking pretty much, and Erin usually just follows behind me closing the cabinets. No, well, specifically closing the cabinets because I leave them open and the drawers, especially if I'm in the middle of cooking and I go into a cabinet, forget it.
Do you also leave the lights on? Do you just go into rooms and leave the lights on?
Yes and no. If I notice a light is on, I'll shut it off, but I do leave them on too. I'll have left it on and then be like, past Tom, what are you doing? Even though the lights are now all LED. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're all LED now, so they take 2 cents of power. It's not when we were kids and they had those the copper filament bowls that take out. Yeah, they're a lot of energy to actually run those. These LED ones take nothing. But anyway, I think Rebels still might be my favorite. I like but the reason I like Rebels is the same reason I also love Bad Batch. And it goes kind of to what you were saying about the Clone Wars. So Clone Wars is if you think of it from a perspective stance, it's this. It's the whole galaxy. It's not even just, one thing. Where Bad Batch it zooms back in and it's this one group. They're doing their thing.
I think that's why it's so much more emotional. I have lost my shit more times watching Bad Batch. Aaron, this is fantastic. A Tom Nato
I like that. She hasn't used that one on me before. That's
I like it.
That's a new one.
Great.
I like that.
I'm gonna make you a shirt.
Tom NATO. I like it. Just a shirt with cabinets with their doors open. That's it. But yeah, and the same thing with Rebels, where Rebels still is dealing with like the rebellion and like a lot of stuff throughout the galaxy. You're following the crew, and a lot of it is like a lot of personal struggle with the crew, and it's just a little bit smaller of a scope. And it's I think they really realized that we do love these big fanfare events where it's like, you know, gigantic struggles and back and forths at a level of galactic scale, like, you know.
I was gonna say it kind of gives you the scope of like what we're dealing with, but it's just too much. yeah, which is why I really loved Andor so much. Like, it was at such a small scale. You know, we're watching stuff like the daily lives of these characters in the Star Wars universe on a planet that no one's ever heard of, that with characters that aren't important to any of the storylines that are in Star Wars at all. And it's just like a day in the life of people. But yeah.
I mean, when we see like, you know, the farming planet and stuff.
Yeah, but it gives it, and then it ties back to, it gives more context to, you know, what happens in A New Hope. Or no.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like the one with the medals, the New Hope.
Yeah. Where they cheated Chewbacca out of a medal.
Yeah.
They did something for him in like the comics or something years later. Like they gave Chewbacca a medal in something specifically because of that. And it was Leia that gave it to him. I forgot what it was. It was either a book or a comic or a video game that they did it in, but it's one of those like funny little trivia things. Like we put this scene in here because Leia famously left him out of the blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rebels is still my favorite, and mainly because of how many different things it deals with. Like, it deals with big Jedi stuff, big Sith stuff, rebellion stuff, Empire stuff that has been building since the Clone Wars, Maul, Syndicate, under, you know, the Hutts. Like, you're all over the place seeing so many different things. That's I love it. But Bad Batch, like, especially, so again, some spoilers for Bad Batch. I won't say exactly what happens, but one of the big like characters in it dies, and
guys,
we'll say no. There's no body. We don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. We don't see the body.
Sorry,
there were glasses, but they
could fall off. My glasses fall off all the freaking time.
Yeah, but like,
no body, no crime. I don't understand.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, people have been saying that about I think Lanfear did that again. She pressed the space bar.
She didn't kick him out.
You know, we've been saying that about Mace Windu forever, that he could still come back.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, I'm glad that they've veered away from the big, large scale things, and they're focusing on the smaller things. But that death in Bad Batch just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was not. In hindsight, I think there was a few little things that should have clued me in. We said it once earlier, like when Tech dies, like he'd had a moment with Omega where he actually felt like he was in tune with his emotions and human. And then he has the, like, I'm teaching her to drive whole montage.
Big brother
like,
kind of stuff.
That means you're going to die.
It means you're going to die. It felt a little too human, a little too personal.
A little too endearing.
There was snot, there was tears. I ugly cried and like I stopped watching. I had to stop and like compose myself because I was just like, no. And it was so early in the episode. I feel like it was only like halfway through. I was like, what's the fucking point? What else are we? Who cares? Who cares?
It's true.
Why do we fall in love?
Why do you do this to us? Why do you do this to us?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so good though. This is what I mean when I tell people.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to get further into the series. It's so fucking good. It's just so good. And if anyone wants to, watch Bad Batch with us or whatever we end up watching when we, so often
making Tom pop in and watch random shit with me.
Yeah, it's fine though. So like one of the things that we do a monthly movie night with our patrons where we watch a movie and we let people vote on the movie that we're going to watch. Our patrons on there. And then randomly we also jump into the Patreon channels and just watch, like Crystal is currently on Bad Batch. So we watched the first like 3 or 4 episodes of season 3 of Bad Batch on Saturday or Sunday.
Someday. One of those days.
So yeah, we try to make a post in there when we're getting ready to do it, because it's usually just kind of like hit or miss when we, like randomly. We do have a scheduled one that we do regularly, and then they're just like random ones throughout the month that we'll do them too. So if that sounds like something fun that you want to do, come and join the Patreon. Again, you can join for free and still gain access to a lot of the stuff at Patreon and the things that we do there. Specifically, also, do you have your book handy?
I don't. It's not near me.
It's all right. I have
we have a picture of it.
Yeah, I do have the picture of it right here. So we're currently reading The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Buhlman. And I'm going to be pinging my contact with his assistant, because they already did say that they would do an interview with us like we did with Jen. So for those who don't know, the Dragonmount Book Club, we get our, they're all going to be Tor books because Tor is our sponsor. And Tor is securing us with giving us books, which we sent out to a lot of the patrons, free copies of the book, including to one of our patrons who is visually impaired. They sent us a PDF version of the book because that was the one that they said works best with their screen reading software that they have. So they were nice enough to do that too. But one of the other cool things is Tor lets us interview the author at the end of the when we're done reading the book. So that's been a ton of fun. So we're going to be interviewing Chris Buhlman with the Patreon book club. Like, it's not just me and Crystal doing it. It's the book club, basically like a live Q&A solely for the book club. And then we'll record that and put it on the YouTubes.
And guys, if you haven't started reading it, it is really funny. It is still maybe kind of a gritty fantasy, but it's very sharp and sarcastic. I actually posted in the book club today, with the witty banter, it kind of brought forward like Lorelai Gilmore for me, like those in the early seasons, that like back and forth. But the insults, the things that they say are so good. Oh, I should have made a list. There's like God's.
I love to hear
it. The curses are just fantastic,
especially
listening to it. Because I listened to it today, is wonderful.
And you said that I haven't listened to the audiobook yet, though I did download it because Rapunzel told me that the audiobook was fantastic.
Oh, the accent is fantastic.
You said that he sings the songs too, right?
Yes, it's so good. It's so good.
Do you do audiobooks, Redfield?
Yeah, well, I'm dyslexic.
Oh, me too. Yeah, high five.
Dyslexia. Sick turd.
So I have that, and way back before Audibles was a thing, I also have services for the blind and disabled. So that's through the Library of Congress.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that's where cool. I got a lot of other books.
That's awesome.
Before it was more accessible to get audiobooks.
Yeah. I'm gonna so anyone can. It's all right. Not anyone can, but anyone can apply for one. Anyone can apply for a library card to the Library of Congress. You need to have like a research reason why you're going there, but you can make it about anything. Like, you have to when you apply for it.
Well,
I've always wanted to do one.
The dyslexic or the blind one is not.
No. I mean, just to get a library card.
Okay. I was going to say that one, you weirdly have to just get a signature from your doctor.
Which is, yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense, but my doctor at that time was like, "You're dyslexic. Why do I need to sign it? Like, you don't need like a therapist or a reading specialist, just a doctor." So like that's how you get in, and it goes. It's free. It's gone again.
Damn cat. Come on.
But it's free, and they just updated it so you can get it on your phone. It's called Bard on your phone. But yeah.
Well, I just have to say, like, for me, I couldn't listen. I tried listening to it before I had read it. And also
she did it again.
The fact that when you pop back in,
she said, "This is Daddy's time."
Yeah. Does anyone get it? Does anyone get it? No? Okay. I'll wait and see if anyone in chat knows it.
Is it a video game?
No.
No. Then I don't.
It's actually something we've talked about before already. You do get it. You do know what it is.
I just don't remember. Okay.
You just don't remember it.
Okay. That's very. That's fair.
Yeah. It's how I usually describe myself. It's part of my. I do go by he or they, but I also throw meat and popsicle into my pronouns as well, just to see who gets it. It's from. No one in chat has said anything yet, so I'll give them another second because then it'll catch up. Okay. It's from Fifth Element. It's in the beginning when they're not, like, after the guy robs him and the police are knocking on all the doors and they say, "Sir, are you human?" And he says, "Negative. I am a meat popsicle."
Nice.
I don't know why that's stuck with my head, but that's stuck in my head. So that's here we are now. Are you going to sign me out again? All right. So, what else do we have going on? We have our questions, but we also have our guest for next week.
Ooh.
Which I did upload and should be in here.
Unless you accidentally deleted it.
I might have deleted it when I went on a deleting spree earlier because I did go on a bit of a deleting spree. So next week is the 23rd, but it is ready. I don't have to go and re-download it or anything. It's just sitting in my download page. But here we go. So it's going to be episode 13 and 14 with Starla Yilmaz. Now, that is their pen name in case you couldn't identify. But Starla has been, I met her at Multiverse. She was a guest at Multiverse. She's a author and a crafter. Like she what she was really promoting at the at Multiverse was this a tarot card deck that she made that was butterfly themed.
Oh, cool.
So like she replaced all of the art on it with her own butterfly art and made them match up with like the idea of the tarot cards. But the art on it was cross stitch. So it was an artist rendering of cross stitches that she made for that. So it was like, printed on the card, but they were actual cross stitches that she made.
Very cool.
Yeah. And she's doing another version with like gemstones and crystals and stuff like that. And she's just got really awesome. Yes. And the map. Oh, thank you. She's just got really awesome art. And I love the stuff that she does with the different takes on the tarot decks. Like I like when anyone takes something that's like so known and like such a normal thing like a tarot deck and then just puts a little twist on it, makes it a little bit of their own and puts their own little flavor on it. And I like that. So she's going to come hang out with us. She's a ton of fun. She's also rereading for the first time The Wheel of Time for the first time in like 20 years almost.
Oh, wow.
And she'll eventually now finish the series. She hadn't finished the series. I think she said she got up to book like 8 or 9 and stopped like just before Robert Jordan passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But now she posts regularly in the Discord in the first time reader book area. So if you want to go and follow along with her.
Where is she at right now?
Journey back through the books. I want to say she just finished A Crown of Swords.
Okay.
Yeah. And she had some interesting thoughts on The Crown of Swords. So if you want to check them out, they're posted in the Dragonmount Discord. You can go find them in there. Okay. Yes. And I do have the MAFO. So one of the other things that we do with our patrons is we can MAFO. Now, if you don't know what MAFO is, Robert Jordan, I'm pretty sure, coined the term RAFO, which is when people would ask a question that was read and find out. That was like, something that was alluding to a spoiler that hadn't come out or something, or maybe something that someone's like, is it this? Or did this person do that? He would be like, it's in the books. Read and find out. So at JordanCon, when Brandon first started being on panels and stuff about Wheel of Time, he would regularly be like, you guys know so much more about the Wheel of Time than I do. Like, he's like, I can't answer a lot of your questions, so I'm going to just defer to Maria on a lot of it until I'm more versed in. Specifically at the first JordanCon and the second JordanCon, because he hadn't read he'd read the books, but he hadn't read like all of Robert Jordan's notes and stuff yet, like he did by like JordanCon 3. So we coined MAFO, Maria and Find Out. And since Maria is a wonderful human and a dear friend of ours here at Dragonmount, she agreed to humor us and allow submissions of questions to her about Wheel of Time, or you could submit any kind of question you want, I guess. There's not any real guidelines on it, except for, don't be a dick, I guess. But generally, I think everyone that's been doing it has been pretty great. So this is our question for this month. The Matho, Marie, and find out which character would be most likely to write a strongly worded letter over to the editor of a newspaper over a crossword puzzle. And it's Lelaine Akashi, which is 1,000% correct, I feel like.
Yeah.
Lelaine, by the way, and Ramonda were the two older Aes Sedai that came out of retirement that were had two opposing sides in the Saladar Aes Sedai group. Mm-hmm. That was the two of them. And they were both very Karen-esque in their behavior, I would say. Oh, she's fucking off. She's had enough of my shit. So now that you guys don't need to stare at my crotchal region, now that there's no cat there anymore, we'll shut that off. But so I could definitely see her writing a strongly worded letter to a newspaper about getting the crossword puzzle wrong. So I don't know who asked that question. I forgot to put it in the thing, the person's name that asked it, but hilarious to ask that. I don't know where it comes from, but thank you. And I'm glad that Maria chose to indulge in our nonsense, which is funny. Is anyone here an avid crossword?
This is very exciting.
Oh, yay!
We're getting there.
Only 11 more books, and then you get to my chapter.
Oh yeah, Tom being in the books.
Listen,
yeah, Tom, send me that freaking sketch, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I need to get with you on that. So I asked. So Redfield does not do commissions usually for costuming. But one thing that she does do, that she does make for folks, which I really love them. I'm hesitant to show them because Erin's going to see a future present of hers, because I 100% will be buying one this year. But she makes these fantastic, what do you call them?
So it depends on the season. If it's fall, they're baddie scarves, and if it's spring, they're dragon scarves.
Oh, look at that! And you have to change nothing for it.
I don't have to change anything.
They, and they come in all different colors, and I'm sure. So you're taking, you'll take commissions on these.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, you could pick fabrics and
things like that. I have a bin. Even if you're I like purple, I'd be I have these 5 purples. Which one do you want?
There you go.
Which is why they're not on a website, is because I can just make them to exactly what the person wants, and it's not guessing. I could just be these are the 5 purples. Which one do you like? These are the 3 pinks. Which one would you like?
Yeah. So you guys can, if you want, I posted Redfield's link to her Instagram in my thing. And if you just message her over on Instagram, you can, if you want one of those scarves, it's starting to get cold all over the country, even down here in Florida. And, the holidays are coming up. So it's a great present. And if Erin, I guess, and now that you see that this is yours, you can order the one that you like specifically. And we will be paying, by the way. I don't want any free stuff. We support our friends here. We don't ask for free things from our friends. But yes, I did ask her a while back to help me. I want to make a costume of me. I want to be me. I want to go to a Wheel of Time. I want to go to WotCon, and be me, my character from the books. But yeah, so we need to come up with something to give you so that we can make that up. I you know what I'll do? Because I can do this. It's the only thing that I have an ego about, and it's my level of Wheel of Time fandom. I'll just email Maria and ask her.
What would I wear?
Yeah, what would
my costume be?
Yeah, I'm asking a professional cosplayer to help me make a costume of the character. What direction should I give her? Yeah. Oh yeah, right. And she did help us name your Aes Sedai, yes. Which means in the old tongue, the name means something like
the lost one or some. The
lost one, or lost and found.
Yeah,
kind of, the Alan is the one that made an amalgamation of the words lost and found, kind of, and it was because your character was an orphan. So I loved that. I really like the story of your Aes Sedai character. I think other than our little, so since you've done our Inside the Dragonmount Studios questions, we have our little random question generator basically that we do at the end here. It's the last thing that we have to do. So just to remind everybody, next week we will be same time, same place, 9:00 Eastern, and we're going to be hanging out with a fantastic guest that I met at Multiverse Con as another guest, Starla Yilmaz, and we'll be watching episode 13 and 14 of Clone Wars Season 2. Okay. So now another thing patrons can do is submit random questions that we will ask on air like this to our guests when they've done our other interview. And those are the questions that we will have. I am also going to do a few like random Star Wars related questions since we're watching Star Wars. So I figured I'd pepper those in there as well. Yeah. So do you want to start us off, Crystal?
Yes. All right. If you could live in any fictional world for a week, which one would you choose?
Oh, I think I've done this one before. So my happy place is Pern. I mean, probably not when Thread falls, but like any other time sounds real great.
And did you know? I forgot actually because it was like Tuesday that I saw this bit of news. They're remaking the Dragon Riders of Pern live action into a live action, but the original author is involved in every level of the creation of it. So no, the son. Yeah, the son. Yeah. No, the son. Her son is involved in it. I don't know how people feel about her son, so like
I don't have an opinion. I just I'm like I just don't want it.
That's fair.
Like I don't want it to ruin. Like I did. I also really love Wizard of Earthsea, and I completely forgot that Sci-Fi made a TV show about it because it was real bad.
Me too. Yeah, I heard that it was really bad.
So I was like, no, I ignore you. You don't.
Me too. Sorry. I never watched it because I heard I heard how bad it was.
Yeah.
But it's more fantasy. So as long as it's not garbage, I'm happy that more fantasy is getting made in the mainstream stuff.
Yep.
And another fun fact: the last book that we did for the book club which was the Skies on Fire by Jen Lyons, is very heavily inspired by Pern, except it's the relationship dichotomy between the Dragon Rider and the dragon is reversed. The dragons are very much so in control of everything. They run the world's government. They're the big bads. They're also good, but the dragons are very much in control of the relationship between Dragon Rider and dragon. It was mainly because Jen said she always was angry about the dragons seemingly just being like big sky puppies.
I don't know if I'd call them big sky puppies in Pern, but yeah, I could see that being kind of how people would think of them.
Because they were just so like instantly like attachment to human.
Yeah. They imprint on you.
Yeah.
Vice versa. I think it's more that they are an extension of the person.
That's fair. I mean, dogs usually are too.
Yeah. So they're just an extension because I don't want to get too off of a topic because like we're doing a thing.
Yeah.
But like even if when you're reading it, they say that the dragon sounds like the person.
Okay.
Like they're not their own entity. They're more like a part of you that was born from a thing.
So if Pern was real, there would be a Reddit thread like there is for dogs that look like they're humans. It would be dragons that look like they're humans.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So this is probably going to be influenced by the costumes that pop into your head for the possibilities of this. But if you had to live in the Star Wars universe and the only choices you had were to live on either Tatooine, sandy and hot desert, or Hoth, freezing and snowy, where are you living?
I'm living on Hoth.
Okay.
I do not do heat. I do not do sun. I do not do anything Tatooine related. I can't even go to Arizona. So like
I don't blame you.
It's very hot. Yeah.
Who wants I can't even imagine sand getting in like, your
haboob. a storm, a haboob. That's what a sandstorm is called. Is a haboob.
A haboob? Is that really?
It's terrible. Look it
I
up.
didn't know that. But I couldn't imagine sand getting in like your costume if you're wearing something like this. Like that would be insane.
I mean, I would
not be fun.
But like, it's just no.
Really, you love Tatooine, Leah? That's just okay. You could be there yourself. We'll all be on Hoth or Ilum, nice cold planet, and you could be sweating in the desert of Tatooine, fending off the sand people and Jawas stealing your crap.
Jawas are also the best thing to cosplay because they also will be one of those characters that people just give you shit.
Oh yeah. Is it the best thing to cosplay because people give you shit, or is it the best thing to cosplay because you could steal shit from people?
Both of those things.
Oh man, I would. You know what? Like, is there any 6 foot tall Jawas? Can I?
Yeah.
I want to be a Jawa.
Me and Brendan have been building Jawas for like a year because I get distracted.
That's
but
wonderful.
the robes are like in the other part of the basement.
That's so great. Oh, God, I want to see them so bad. I want to see it so bad. When you finish it, you gotta let me know. Oh, you got another one, Crystal?
Yeah. So if you suddenly had a free year to pursue like any skill, money doesn't matter, nothing, like none of that. You have a free year. Would you learn something new, or would you like keep going with where you are?
God damn. I think I would probably dive. Well, I've always wanted to make a quilt.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I've never, like, I've always like, oh, there's the next project. Oh, there's the next project. Oh, there's the next project. And have never, like, I have the fabric. I can make like 7 quilts. I know how to sew. I just don't, like, I'm like,
there's never time
to build a quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a big project.
Quilt.
That's fun, though. That's cool.
Like a really dumb answer.
No, well, it is a grandma answer, but it's still fantastic.
Maybe I'll learn how to garden. I'm not sure, but
there you go.
Definitely quilting. I feel like there isn't enough time because you learn stuff in every season of a year.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
so
that's true.
You need like 5 to learn something about gardening.
That's fair. And since you live in, hi grandma, that's good.
Yeah.
And since you live in an area where you actually get seasons, you can you get to experience that. All right. Okay. So, would you rather take on a bounty hunting mission given to you by a Mandalorian, or smuggle spice for Hondo Ohnaka?
Like, I feel like smuggling spice would be a good time, but
especially with Hondo, but
more dangerous of the 2 options.
Maybe, you never know. Like a bounty that a Mandalorian either doesn't want to do or doesn't think a Mandalorian should be caught doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with smuggling spice.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You just got to be watching over your shoulder for Hondo to screw you over at every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but like you accept that and you know that.
Yeah, that's an accepted risk going into it.
You know that he's going into it, going to fuck you over somehow. But like the Mando, like, why is he giving it to me? Why doesn't he want it? Is he gonna screw me over at some point? Like, there's a lot of variables that you don't know going into a mission, but like you already know the variables smuggling spice.
Okay.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay. So if your life were a book, what would this current chapter be called?
The stupidest timeline.
Yeah, seriously though.
I've already sworn once, so I guess I can do it again.
Oh, I swear all the time. You're fine.
I feel like it would be called "Fuck Around and Find Out."
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the find out portion, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I totally agree.
You don't even know the inside mess that I am going to create next year. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I'm excited.
Nobody else is going to understand it. It's just going to be me and like 7 people.
That's fine.
And it's going to just fuck up a lot of shit.
That makes me think of the woman that I follow on TikTok. She does like drama she talks about drama that's going on in niche groups around the internet.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it's going to be that.
I love it. We gotta have you back on when you put your plan into action so you can fill us in on it.
Help.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good one. All right. This will be our last one. You and Brandon are renewing your vows, right?
Mhm.
And you want to choose like a beautiful location. Do you choose like the beautiful architecture? Like I would say, what is it, like Art Nouveau?
Art Nouveau?
Yeah. And like open rolling hills of Naboo, or the forests of Kashyyyk. And I guess as an addition, you do get either guns at your vow renewal or Wookiees.
Well,
I mean, I think that kind of colors the answer for a lot of people, but
Wookiees,
God.
dude. But Wookiees.
I know. You're the officiator. Here's another little addendum. Another addendum. Your officiator is going to be either a gun or a Wookiee.
I'm going with forests, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
I would just be thinking of all of the poor decisions that Padme made on this mountain.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I want this to exist so bad now. Oh my God, I want someone to sing. I want a choir that sings something in Sherrywook so bad now. Oh, that would be amazing. That has to exist somewhere on the internet. That has to exist somewhere. Someone singing a song in Sherrywook has to exist on the internet. There are entire audiobooks converted into Klingon. There has to be someone singing in Sherrywook.
There's a YouTube channel that has sea shanties from Star Wars. Like good ones. Like not
wonderful.
Not like common one, like deep cuts and like actually singing.
That's so cool. I gotta find this now. Star shanties. Does that sound like it might be that?
Could be. I can send it to you when I find it again.
All right, and I'll post it in the Discord later tonight. If people want to see the sea shanty YouTube page, because that's Star Wars themed. That sounds fantastic. But yeah, so what someone in chat said something funny about it. Oh, here we go. Lupin. Forest of Kashyyyk, I could pet my bridesmaids. That's
goals. Hashtag
that's
goals.
Wonderful. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you, guys.
So
indulging our nonsense. Please make sure to go and check out Redfield's Instagram, which I'm sharing again in chat. And if you are interested, or if you think someone in your life might like a fun either bat or dragon scarf, which you can totally customize when you message her, send her a message and pick one up.
Yeah, I don't. Just for the record, I don't advertise them in this for spring, summer. I do make them upon request. I will start advertising that I make them in October for December, January, but that doesn't mean that I don't make them anyways. I just don't advertise that I do.
Yeah, there you go. So if you do want one, Tom is a Wookiee. That's fair. And when I go to Disney, I think Aaron might have a video somewhere. Maybe we'll share it next week if we remember. Okay. Of me having a conversation with Chewbacca. Anytime Chewbacca comes out, I have to have a conversation with him because I could do the Wookiee sound pretty good. I don't know if I can do it right now because it always comes out weird when I first try it, but I'll try it in a second. But
Gotta gear up for the Wookiee.
Yeah, well, it's not easy to do, and if you do it bad at first, it's just so embarrassing, especially if you're in the middle of a crowd of 60 people in Star Wars Land at Disney.
Rapunzel found a Wookiee choir.
Oh my God, that's exciting!
In the Discord. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna watch that the moment we get off this live. But without fail, whenever Chewbacca is out, there's always someone that does the Wookiee sound, and it's bad. And Chewie always will look at them, just stare at them, and go. Or go like this. And then here, hold on, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it pretty good. And I can do different pitches and stuff if I practice it for a little while. And so when I do that, Chewie will every time I've ever done it, Chewie walks up to me and pets my beard
No.
Or like taps me on the head and then walks away, and it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. I love the people that act in the costumes in the Star Wars land. You could tell they're having a good time, especially the stormtroopers, because the stormtroopers get to mess with people.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. With that, I think we're pretty done, right? Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you again, Redfield, for hanging out. Make sure to go follow her over on Instagram and all the socials. Say goodnight, Crystal.
Good night, Crystal.